So did a little poll, and this was the album that won. I think I'm gonna do like a poll for like every other video maybe, but yeah, so we're listening to this today. If you haven't seen my last Godspeed You Black Emperors review, go check it out. Last album was Lift Your Skinny Fists, and I thought it was life-changing. I don't know, I saw a couple comments that this one is actually more depressing, so in a weird way I'm kind of excited to hear how depressing it is. But yeah, I'm excited, and let's get into it. All right, 3 tracks at an hour. One of these is half the album, so let's hop right in. Track number 1 is The Dead Flag Blues. Okay, kind of very dark already.
The car's on fire, and there's no driver at the wheel.
Okay, what happened?
And the sewers are all muddied with 1,000 lonely suicides.
Oh.
And we're on so many drugs with the radio on and the curtains drawn.
Who's talking right now? Is it a member of the band?
We're trapped in the belly of this horrible machine. And the machine is bleeding to death. The buildings toppled in on themselves. Mothers clutching babies picked through the rubble and pulled out their hair.
What? I mean, this sounds beautiful.
Beautiful on fire. All twisted metal stretching upwards. You grabbed my hand and we fell into it like a daydream or a fever.
Is he referring to like some kind of apocalypse? I'm kind of like relaxed, you know? The more it keeps going, the more it's like growing on me. Oh my god. That violin is crazy. I think it's a violin. Whatever it is, it sounds amazing.
I open up my wallet, and it's full of blood.
Whatever that means. Should I consider that like a mini little track change? No? Seems like we're on a train. Or around a sort of train setting. Oh, what the hell? I feel like I'm like in hell and souls are like screaming at me. I really would like to see some visuals to what I'm hearing. It just sounds like death. Oh, I kind of like this. Those chords in the right channel. These cats are cooking. Oh my god, dude. Why is this kind of like childlike? That track was kind of like simulating a sort of apocalypse, I feel like, within the first half of it. But we ended in a good place. That's what kind of confused me. I think we ended in a pretty positive song, or maybe just a signal of moving forward in a new direction. Because we got pretty low on that song, mood-wise. We got pretty low, and then I feel like towards the second half, we kind of started to build ourselves back up. My favorite part of the song was when everything was just kind of coming together at like 12, 13 minutes in. The spoken word also was what kind of gave me the impression that it was a song kind of regarding suffering and apocalypse. The second part of the song, I felt like we were kind of going to hell a little bit. I felt like we were taking a train down to hell. Yeah, very kind of creepy too. I feel like this album cover represents it very well. Track number 2 is East Hastings.
God of this country, United States of the world, and all their billionaires, if money could buy happiness and love, they will have it. But praise God, it's only salvation, it's only Jesus Christ. Holy hallelujah. Only Jesus Christ. Can give us peace, happiness, and love, and God in our soul. No matter what we have, no matter the money.
Are those bagpipes? Oh God. Alright, now we're kind of scary again. I'm kind of a spook. I'm spookier. I don't know, I feel like I'm in the middle of a storm that like stopped for a few seconds, but it's gonna start again. This track is taking its time. This one is very patient. Oh, man. Oh, this is so infectious, dude. Kind of a strange song transition, but you know what? Like, I like it. It's fine. Like faint singing. I'd like to know what they're saying. Are they saying anything? I don't know what we're building up to, but like, I like it. Going very fast.
Large barge with a radio antenna tower on it so that they would charge up and discharge. They had a large barge with a radio antenna tower on it so that they would charge up and discharge.
Yeah, this is terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still trying to like think about what that means though. Like that little radio signal. Alright, okay, alright. It's like a bug is like buzzing in my ear. Like, this is not. You know what it reminds me of though? I don't know if any of y'all ever seen The Matrix. I mean, it's pretty popular. I'm assuming at least some of you have. I think that when they leave, like when he leaves the pods, my memory's not that good. But when he's like in the real world, like looking at like what the real world looks like, I feel like these songs could be a soundtrack for that. With just how dark and gloomy it is, I feel like that song had a lot more variation than the first song, but I did like the first song a lot more. I might have spoken about it in my review last time, but it's funny how the vocal samples that they used on the first part of that song, like probably not in the context with the music, sounded that dark, that sad, but with the bagpipes and everything, it makes it really just seem like everything is just going to shit. I like the second part of the song. I just felt as if the build up to everything going kind of crazy was a lot longer than the peak of it. I just feel like that song encaptured fear in me using multiple tactics. So I applaud them for that. Okay, final track, and the rest of the album. Track 3 is Providence.
You think the end of the world is coming?
The preacher man says it's the end of time. Says that America's rivers are going dry. The interest is up. The stock market's down. You guys got to be careful walking around here this late at night. So says the preacher man, but I don't go by what he says.
This sounds different from the last two. It's like, feels like it's in reverse. This one just already feels way darker. Somehow. Never mind. Never mind. Damn. It's kind of hard to describe this in words. Those little like keys add like a little, I don't know, like playful effect. I don't know why. It makes it seem less dark. I don't know why. What kind of drums are like? What kind of drums are these? They sound like a little different. Oh, this is actually crazy. Damn, you know what? I felt like that ended perfectly. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm in a trance right now. I'm in a trance right now. Yo. I'm up. The little like vinyl like crackling, like the burning sound adds so much. Those are some haunting vocals. For real though, where am I going? Where the fuck am I going? What the fuck? What? I feel like this is what the Minecraft void sounds like. What the fuck? What now? Because I feel like I already died. I feel like I've died 7 times during this album. Okay, well, if nothing plays, I'm just gonna sleep, so. Bro, there's 6 minutes left. You cannot tell me that ad is over. You cannot tell me that I'm just dead. You can't. Okay. You know, it's currently raining outside. Oh, wait. Outside. And the little rain sounds kind of go well with the silence now of this album. Hey, we're back. What is up? Very nice, very good. I feel like it's too late for this though, isn't it? I gotta be honest, these drums are being swallowed up right now. All right. So, see, I didn't want to think about my mortality today, but that song just did it to me. So the track is starting off with a guy having a conversation with someone talking about, you know, the preacher says it's the end of time. Do you believe it? Do you think it's the end of time? The guy says no, he doesn't believe because it's the preacher man, although, you know, a lot of bad things are happening. Then we get those really weird vocals, like later on in the track. Those really did scare the shit out of me. I don't know if those vocals were kind of talking to God. It sounded like a prayer, but it was very dark, like very like haunting. Then it was a guy saying, "Where are you going?" I don't know what that was at all. I don't know like where. I don't know. But yeah, I am confused about how it just kind of went into silence, because I feel like if it went into silence, like that would have been cool. But then everything just kind of came back one more time, you know, like one last sucker punch. I don't know what I was expecting with this album, but it kind of wasn't really that. I'd say this album focused a lot on, you know, how low can we possibly get? And I feel like Skinny Fist kind of, you know, didn't necessarily do the opposite, but I feel like we had a lot more highs on that one. But we kind of stayed in a little, you know, the world is fucked and everything is ending kind of mindset throughout the whole entire thing. There wasn't, I feel like, much moments of hope besides maybe the end of the first song. I am mostly confused. I think that I'm most confused out of this review more than I've been in a lot of other reviews. I think I've gotten the gist of a lot of other albums after first listen. This is not one of those. Definitely one I'm going to have to return to off camera and in a setting where I can really ponder my own life, you know, and not really think about the music too much and kind of think about how it's affecting me. But yeah, favorite track had to be Dead Flag Blues for sure, especially like the first 10 minutes of that. One quick thing I want to mention about the ambient music that I've heard on here. I think it's pretty ambient at times, especially when trying to build up moments. I think we have a lot of ambient, but it's not ambient that I'm comfortable with. You know, I think a lot of the ambient things that I've reacted to on this channel have kind of put me in a state of peace, in a state of comfort, and I've returned to them off camera for those reasons. This was not that. It was ambient music that made me ponder my own mortality, and I was severely uncomfortable by that. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the album. I loved it though. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'm gonna go cry.